Cincinnati has long been known as one of the best cultural arts cities in America. Our museums, symphony, ballet, opera, and theater are all world-class in both their content and their accessibility to the public. For over 50 years, one name has been synonymous with the cultural arts in Cincinnati: Rosenthal. Richard Dick Rosenthal was born and raised in Cincinnati. He married and raised his own children here. He spent his professional years here too, working in his family's publishing business until he eventually took it over. To say that Dick Rosenthal was known and respected as a Cincinnati business leader would be correct. But most of all, Dick Rosenthal is known for what he has given back to the city and what he has done to ensure that Cincinnati remains a leading national cultural arts center. The Rosenthal family has been a fixture in the Cincinnati business community for more than 4 generations. Sam Rosenthal, Dick's great-grandfather, established the S. Rosenthal Printing Company in 1868. Ed Rosenthal, Dick's grandfather, founded F&W Publications, and its first publication, American Chauffeur, debuted in 1913. Dick himself began working in the family business in 1957, doing just about every job imaginable before becoming president of the company in 1974. Since it began, F&W has produced nearly 50 publications. But when Dick took over in the early 70s, the company was publishing just a few specialty titles and enjoying moderate success. He decided to change that. He led the launch of new titles targeted to specific creative fields and branched out into conferences, books, and education programs. Dick led the company through many years of growth, taking it from just a handful of employees and titles in publication to over 300 employees, with 15 magazines, almost 1,000 book titles, and a customer base of nearly 1 million. In 1999, after 42 years in the business, he sold the company to concentrate more time on other interests. Dick and his wife Lois continue to pursue another interest, making Cincinnati culturally diverse and easily accessible to everyone. To them, it's their way of saying thank you to Cincinnati for the success they have enjoyed as business owners and as a family.
He's a great businessman, and what he was able to do with F&W and to develop that company is, I assume, all that this award is really about. Being a great leader, being a great entrepreneur, being a great manager, and taking the organization from one place to another, making it better. He's good at that.
He was always creative, coming up with great ideas for us to pursue a project that we were working on.
Through the Rosenthal Foundation, Dick and Lois have made many generous contributions to the arts in Cincinnati. Recently, a generous grant to the Cincinnati Art Museum allowed for the elimination of the museum's admission fee. Attendance immediately rose, along with the diversity of those attending. Being able to remove the barrier of an admission charge has been a thrilling experience for the Rosenthals. They know that now, many more people will have the opportunity to experience art that has impacted so many lives.
They're focused on helping the museum engage the community, become more accessible to it. And there couldn't be a more important goal for the Cincinnati Museum at this point in time.
But the Rosenthal's generosity doesn't stop at the doors of the Art Museum. The Rosenthal Next Generation series at the Cincinnati Playhouse in the Park brings diverse plays to children on Saturday afternoons. The Rosenthals are very committed to exposing children to live theater and bringing them closer to the arts. In 2000, the foundation opened the Uptown Arts in Over the Rhine, an art center that offers free art, music, acting, and dance lessons to inner-city children. And the Rosenthals have also made generous contributions to the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center, sponsoring the Eternal Flame of Freedom, and of course are the major sponsors behind the new Contemporary Arts Center. More recently, they have endowed what is known as the Rosenthal Center for Justice, a program conducted by the University of Cincinnati College of Law that allows students to work to help exonerate prisoners who have been inappropriately incarcerated. But to Dick, it's not just about the money. It's also about the time he devotes to each project.
The philanthropic side of Dick is really, really strong. I mean, he has this enormous desire to help people improve the quality of people's lives, and we see this self-manifest itself in a lot of things he's done in the community.
He and Lois encourage the families of Greater Cincinnati to turn off their televisions, hit the streets, and enjoy the cultural displays that make this city fascinating and unique. Storytelling hours, ballet, plays, music festivals, art exhibits, historical sites, and more.
All the things that they do in the city tend to be a team, and I think that's very impressive. And I think all of the things that they do are our rewards that they give back to us.
Without Dick's generosity, appreciation, tenacity, foresight, and belief in Cincinnati's cultural, artistic, historic, and social formats, we'd all be living in a very different city. One void of the beautiful, the educational, and the spiritual. For Cincinnati, Dick Rosenthal has been a pioneer and a partner. For his time, his contributions, his talent, we honor him this evening. Junior Achievement is proud to induct Richard Rosenthal to the Hall of Fame.